What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and this story continues to just go and go and go. The Antonio Brown and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers saga has taken another turn today. After yesterday, when Antonio Brown's lawyer released a long, lengthy statement accusing the Buccaneers of engaging in a cover-up and specifically pointing the finger at head coach Bruce Arians. Then this morning, when Antonio Brown leaked text messages between himself and Bruce Arians, and also leaked messages between himself and Tom Brady's trainer Alex Guerrero, which I don't really think had the intended effect that Antonio Brown thought it would. Well, now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are making the next move. They have officially released Antonio Brown, but also we now have the Bucs organization speaking out and giving everyone the full details of their side of the story of what has gone down. And we got word that Bruce Arians is going to speak to the media today and do a press conference. And you just heard me say in this video that Bruce Arians is scheduled to speak. Well, as I was editing this video, Bruce Arians absolutely did put a statement out, and I'm going to let you guys know exactly what that was a little bit later in the video. But I want to get through this statement from them first. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have terminated the contract of Antonio Brown effective immediately. While Antonio did receive treatment on his ankle and was listed on the injury report the week leading up to last Sunday's game, he was cleared to play by our medical team prior to the start of the game, and at no point during the game did he indicate to our medical personnel he could not play. We've attempted multiple times throughout the week to schedule an evaluation by an outside orthopedic specialist, yet Antonio has not complied. Maintaining health and wellness of our players is the utmost importance to our organization. Now, more details on this. This, according to Adam Schefter, and this is per the Bucs general manager, so obviously it's from their point of view. This is how he explains the situation. Last week, Antonio Brown and his agent requested the remaining $2 million in incentives in his contract for this season be guaranteed. The team declined to guarantee those incentives. Now, we talked a lot about that and the fact that, Antonio Brown needed 7 or 8 more catches. He needed 100 more yards and another touchdown. And he would have got $1 million worth of incentives. But he wanted a lot of those to be guaranteed, apparently. Antonio Brown did not tell anyone on the Bucs medical staff about his ankle bothering him on game day before the game against the Jets or during it. Bucs made what they call reasonable accommodations to bring the matter to a close early this week if Antonio Brown had an injury from the game, and the wide receiver declined to cooperate. This is all per the Bucs general manager. It is basically a statement from him to Adam Schefter, so just keep that in mind. Bucs could have set up those accommodations in Tampa, but they knew Brown was in New York and they believed they were trying to oblige him. Brown and their agent declined to send the Bucs his medical information from their doctor visit and still have not returned their calls. So that is from the Bucs' point of view what they are saying is happening right now and what happened in the week leading up to this. Now, another thing that has come out, I don't know where this is from. This is just per Bucs sources. He named the GM before. This is per Bucs sources now. At halftime of Sunday's game against the Jets, Antonio Brown was agitated about not getting the targets he was expecting during the game, and he had to be calmed down. That situation makes a lot more sense if Mike Evans is sitting there trying to calm him down, if Cameron Brate's trying to calm him down on the sidelines, rather than what Antonio Brown is claiming to have happened. Now, as I was editing this, Bruce Arians did speak to the media. This was just a few minutes ago. Bruce Arians speaks to the media following the release of Antonio Brown. I haven't even listened to this yet, so let's go.
Obviously, we let Antonio go today. Just to clear you up on some things that happened. At no point in time during that game did he ever ask the trainer or doctor about his ankle. He never went through. That's the normal protocol. You go through protocols during games. I was never notified of it. So obviously that was the disturbing thing when we were looking for him to go back into the game. All right, we always had, he was very upset at halftime about who was getting targeted. Got that calmed down. Players took care of that. It started again on the sideline. We called for the personnel group that he had played in the entire game. He refused to go in the game. That's when I looked back and saw him basically wave off the coach. I then went back, approached him about what was going on. I ain't playing. what's going on? I ain't getting the ball. That's when I said, you're done. Get the F out of here. And that's the end of it. And we're working on Carolina. That's the end of the story. And
so there you go. That's the first time I had heard that, but he's basically saying exactly what Adam Schefter put out from the GM. That same story that, yeah, we knew he was injured, but he was good to go that day. He wasn't complaining that day. He started complaining at halftime about his targets, and then in the third quarter, he refused to go back in the game, never mentioning anything about the injury. I tend to lean towards this side of the story that I believe. However, it's clear that they are lockstep in line with each other when it comes to this. And it was very strategic. The announcement of the release, Bruce Arians coming out and saying all of this. Definitely a messy situation. The Tampa Bay Bucs have released him. They've come out with their side of the story, which sounds reasonable to me. Parts of Antonio Brown's story seem reasonable as well, but at the same time, you have to factor in the behavior that has occurred all along the way with Antonio Brown. Not just in his past, but also in the last few days. What he did today with the text messages, trying to put something on Tom Brady and Alex Guerrero when Alex Guerrero seemed to be incredibly nice and cordial in his text messages. It's just not a good look for AB. So more of this story continues to twist and turn. We'll bring you the newest updates when we have them. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. It's kind of getting pretty crazy. Are you team AB? Are you team Bruce Arians? Are you team Buccaneers? Do you think everybody is maybe fibbing a little bit and the truth is somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.